Your great-great-grandfather's legacy. The 92 original Atreides family's atomic warheads. And that is power.
Imperial Diary, year 10,191, 8th comment. Reports from the south of Arrakis arrive rarely. These are barren, burnt lands.
Mike sounds
hidden by
good. Mike sounds
sandstorms
good.
which stretch
Mike
1,000
sounds
miles
good.
across the equator. Nothing can live there without faith.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to
Wolfram, yeah, I'm just doing a short test real quick. I figured you said you were sad I wasn't streaming, so I figured I'd do a short one for you. I'm just testing out everything, make sure everything's working good. I have all my essentials set up down here. I still have
wastelands through the highways.
5 hours worth of moving shit around, reorganizing, redecorating, all sorts of stuff. But I got my basic functionality up to go. Oh, hold on, my mom's calling me. I'll be right back.
Through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide.
Yeah, no, audio is muted. Audio is muted. Blaine, I was on a phone call quick. We're just doing a test run. We're in the new office finally, man. Finally, after all these weeks, I'm up, running, functional. English fat gaming.
Paint the skies, only you.
How'd everybody Christmas go? started drinking bourbon, man. Oh my god, next thing I know, it was 1 in the morning. I came home at 1 in the morning. It was like deassembling my whole office and removing it this morning. A little disassembly action. I'm probably only going to be streaming this, what, 3:30 now. I'm probably only streaming for about half an hour or so. We're also supposed to get close to 10 inches of snow here tonight. My wife doesn't want to drive me. So we got to leave the place a little bit. But I figured I'd do a show to get some love going. Yo, let's go, Brilliant. Sorry I didn't see that in the Discord. I've been so busy moving stuff all day. I haven't had much of a chance to look at stuff. I put out like the worst weigh-in video ever. It's not even edited. Doesn't even have the links in there or anything else. We'll be back to it. We're gonna be super busy with stuff coming in. Finally in the new office, I can take on all these other interviews I got lined up. How much better do you guys like this backdrop? How much cleaner is this than a whole bunch of clothes and shelves and everything else lined up in the background? Oh, it's so much better down here. It is cold down here though. It's 45 degrees in the basement right now. Good snow someday? Yeah, we're getting about 10 inches down here. We probably got 3 or 4 on the ground right now. It's just going all night tonight. All stinking night. Yeah, the camera angle, this is, like I said, this is just my phone angle here. There's like, it's a little better. That's not bad. That's not as vertical. I plan on getting, somewhere in the near future, I will be getting a webcam, like an actual webcam. I'm still using this old cell phone as a cam, so. Yeah. I need all sorts of stuff. You know what I want? I want a nice Aunt Jemima poster. I want a Washington Redskins poster. All the cool brands they took away here over the last 5 years or so. Little Uncle Ben's right up there. Eat steak, fuck bitches. Oh my god, it's me. Good tragedy. I don't even have audio on webcam will be in the new YouTube. Cell phone. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. This is an old, it's an old Galaxy Note 9 I'm using for a webcam right now. Galaxy Note 9. I want to get one of the ones where I actually put it on top of my monitor. That way, when I'm looking at the screen, it looks like I'm actually directly talking to you, know what I mean? Take the wife to work, and I got a big old steak sitting up there, dude. Those venison steaks I had yesterday, oh my god. I knew I was going to weigh heavy today, though. I knew I was going to be back up a couple pounds, dude. Me and my brother at dinner at my parents' house, we went through 2 bottles of bourbon, 2 whole bottles of bourbon, just me and my brother, and we went down to another friend's house, and good God, we probably threw a whole nother bottle and a half down there. It was a boozy little evening. I come back here shit-faced at like 1 in the morning trying to disassemble my whole PC and stuff. It was quite the mess. We got it done. It was nice. We had 2 people over this for us. We had 3 of us moving. It only took, we were done in probably 40 minutes getting everything moved. I'll put a picture of the new setup or what I have so far done. I'll put it in the Discord. still got this slacking video-wise here for a while. It's time to get the trend moving.
Pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all
Seems this would also be our first stream we've had in a while. Don't we? I need to stop getting the copyright tag. I'm pretty sure that copyright tag is fucking me exponentially because stream bots count towards your watch time and get monetized. I'm pretty sure copyright streams, they take that out. You can still watch it, like, lose all the damn above. So you really gotta start getting super tight here on that copyrighted. Transformative.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling. Exaggerated, that's what you assume.
Oh,
Story's
God.
over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance.
This is a game that's super fun to play,
I
probably
want to
not.
take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent.
right.
A fear of discontent.
I'm enjoying your flying videos, man. They're super fun. Super fun. I think you got a cool little rooster. Nice little niche, you know what I mean? More drum the barrel. Oh my God. We're here. We got the new setup. We're in the new setup. It is so much cleaner. So much might actually be the mic is white wider than music. White wider. Quieter than? Louder than? I'm not sure. Autocorrect doing you some justice on that one anyway. Quieter than music. The fucking music, man. I don't understand. Alright, that should be a lot better right there. I don't know why the music volume keeps getting so much exponentially louder. It does not make a bunch of sense. It does not make much sense. It should be a little better now. Let me know if it's still bad. Let me know if the music's still too loud. I don't understand. The volume level is so low on that music. It's like whatever window I have the music in, it just doesn't make sense. I have the volume on like nothing. But let me know if it's still bad. I just adjusted it a little bit. If it's still bad, I'll just turn the music off. You may never know, Benny Bob. Also, I was not planning on streaming. This is going to be a very, very short stream. You know what? We're just going to kill the music. We are just going to go ahead and kill the music out just in case it's interfering. We're in the new setup, Benny. We are in the new room. The new man cave is here. It's beautiful. We're remotely set up better. Gotcha. I'm just going to knock the music out for now. You can edit a YouTube video after it's uploaded. Certain parts of it, yeah. You can go in and change the title. You can go in and change your description. You can change the link video. You can do all sorts of stuff. For shorts, you can go in and change your thumbnail. You can do all sorts of stuff, editing after the fact. you can't like edit the actual video itself, like your actual editing for the video and stuff. You can't go in and redo that. But like your actual YouTube side of things, your titles, your thumbnails, your description, all that, you can go in and adjust that whenever you want. I'm probably only going to be streaming for maybe an hour or so. We're in the middle of a absolute shitstorm of a blizzard up here. We're supposed to get over 10 inches tonight. So, wifey doesn't want to drive to work. So I'm going to be taking her to work here shortly. But I did want to get a test run in. Rom said he was going to be sad if I didn't stream. So we had to get a stream in for Rom. Do a little entertaining here. I honestly can't believe how good I feel today. At the very end, I forgot to edit out the part where I was ending the recording in OBS. Yeah, I've done that a million times. That, I don't think you can go back in and trim the video up. I'm pretty sure it's just the titles and stuff like that. I don't know. Honestly, if you don't have a ton of views, you could take it down, re-edit it, and then re-upload it, but that's kind of not advised. If you post videos and then take them down, then repost them, it'll really start reporting you for spam. Not reporting you for spam, but your algorithm's going to start registering that you're posting spam and stuff, so. I tried doing it once or twice. I had like videos I was super happy with the editing and stuff like that. I'm really demanding for a rando viewer. Yeah. Fear my bubbles. Oh, having overguard actually hurts this build. Right. Having overguard hurts my build. But, hello, Angst. Goodbye, Angst. Well, there's enough of a test run in my Warframe build anyway. I'm pretty sure, you know, I was going to stand still. I'm pretty sure this is just unkillable at this point. A little bit of here. Yeah, dude, they can't even damage me. There's a guy with the overguard coming in. Maybe he can. Don't know how, but yes, I've seen it done. Spoofing the grid up edits to make a video continually shorter every hour, permanently deleting the footage. The what? We had to get one in for Rod. It might as well be Lego Batman at this point, dude. Warframe's just a shit show. Warframe's super fun game. Super fun game. It could also take up a violent amount of your life. I truly don't think they can kill me. Alright, so I'm going to link to something on top of that. There you go. Jade Exodus. If this beam can't kill me, I am invincible. Like, that beam should be frying my shit right now. Death Stranding, my wife played through Death Stranding. She really, really liked that game. She really enjoyed it. From what I watched of her playing it, it was just like a walking simulator from what I could tell. You're just Norman Reedus just walking around. That's another one of those ones that probably isn't so fun to watch, but it's probably super fun to play. I have it upstairs. I have it for PlayStation. Now that I'm down here, I might set up all my old stuff. I have PlayStation, I have Xbox, I got Nintendo Switch. I got like every system there is. I would love to get all my stuff set up again. We could do some retro gaming stuff. I would kill to get an N64. Yeah, this build is like unstoppable. This is fucking absurd. No point even staying in any longer. Oh, where am I going? Yeah, that's the best bet. Instead of going actual hardware, so you're just better off doing emulators now. I'm sure the price of an actual N64 is through the goddamn roof at this point. I don't remember what happened to my old ones. I used to have 2 N64s a while ago. I don't know. I think they just kind of got lost in our last big move when we bought this house. Kind of just, I don't know, a couple boxes never made it here, I don't think. They just never made it here. I would love to get some GoldenEye going, though. Perfect Dark, dude. Oh, my God. Emulation doesn't require capture cards. Gotcha. Yeah, because emulation, you're just doing it right on your PC. Well, good, dude. I'm so happy we finally got the office moved. I'm so happy. Actually, here, I'll give you guys a tour. Hold on. Let's do, grab my camera here. We'll do a little tour ski. Alright, so we got, kind of hard to see. Here's the new setup. A whole bunch of shelves behind us. We're flush up to the wall. We got some more shelves over here. All my cleaning stuff. The new dog bed. A lot of room for activities and stuff still, but yeah. Overall, that's what we're looking at. A lot more space to work with. Definitely came out clean. I'm so happy this room is done. So happy. I'm so happy. 24 spare TV, the second monitor. Yeah, that's a good way to go. Definitely a good way to go. I used to do that too. I'd use the second monitor or I'm thinking about adding a second computer down here. I'm going to have a little side laptop just for doing other stuff. Let me get this plugged in. No, why are you so twisted up? Excellent. Wish my wife do carpet. She's so annoying about it. Yeah. No, I like the carpet down here. It's nice. Keeps it a little insulated. Keeps it nice and warm in here. Well, it's not warm. It's like 45 degrees down here right now. It's getting better, though. Letting the PC run. It's just my PC being clean right now. Do you enable subscriptions on your Kick channel yet? No, I haven't even had time to look into it. I will be soon. Like I said, we're going to make a lot of modifications this upcoming week. We're going to be busy this week. We got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of work to do getting the weight off again. I'm going back up. I'm going in a bad direction. Boys. We're back up like 2.5 from Monday for Friday weigh-in, but that was all last night. That was the bottom of the bourbon barrel. No, I haven't been stressing it much just because I don't have enough viewers on Kick right now that I'm going to get any subs anyway. So, but I will set it up this week. I'll have that set up. Twitch will be going this week. Okay. And that is why I want an actual webcam, because dealing with an old cell phone, they tip over, they die. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, how tremendous. This is better in my opinion. It's extra installation, easy to install, and comfortable to walk on. Yeah, it's nice on the feet. We have, my upstairs is hardwood. It's a lot of carpet, but a lot of hardwood as well. And then my bathroom's tile, and my kitchen is linoleum. Actually, still to this day, I have a linoleum kitchen floor, which I'd love to do some tile in there, but I just don't got the fucking money for that right now. There's other shit I need way before that. We need a new set of stairs. We need a new bathroom. We need all sorts of things done. This house needs a lot of work. It's very, very livable right now, but it could definitely use some tune-ups in a lot of places. Our bathroom's getting fucking whooped at this point. Needs to be upgraded and also expanded. It's very, very small. We only have one bathroom in this house. It is extremely small. Not conducive for a good time to a big boy like me. Is there anything even good to do in my fucking Warframe? There is a Void Cascade. Fuck it. Yeah, matter. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna do a little Void Cascade action. What time is it? 3:48. I will probably go till about 4:30 on stream. We'll do like another 40 minutes or so. I feel bad I don't have anything lined up to react to right now or look at any reactions. I can see if Void or CoffeeZilla has got some more Epstein stuff up. Maybe we can look at that. But again, I really, really need to get some streams that don't have copyright shit in them. I truly, truly do. Because I'm fairly certain when you get copyrighted on your stream, it no longer counts towards watch hours for your monetization. So with that being gone, not what we want to do.
And keep them purged so they can stop the cascade getting out of hand.
Void Fishers. You need them
Void
to open the
Fishers.
relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
That possessed Exilizer is spitting out contamination. Use your void power to purge it. Oh, that got their attention. Enemy forces moving to your location.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relic.
Use reactant.
Use that reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
That Exilizer is working for us now.
Yeah, we're gonna start looking this week. We're gonna start putting a lot of work into stream, a lot of stream. I might be extending up to 5-hour streams. I'm not sure, but we're definitely gonna be putting a lot of work in on stream. Get these bad boys up and running. You know what I mean.
Marking a possessed Exilizer. Deal with it while you still can. Exilizer suppressed. Purge it before it makes the contamination worse.
Who is not
Any
paying
Roman cracks
attention?
away from that Exilizer until it discharges. That'll make this cascade in the bud.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
The enemy has triggered the release of a possessed Exilizer. Purge it before it pumps out even more
Oh, I
void
almost got stuck.
contamination.
Almost got stuck.
Exilizer spent. Exilizer succumbing to void possession. We're down an Exilizer. Working on
Give me
backups.
stacks. Give me 90 stacks.
Spent Exilizer has been retired. Those void nightmares are hell-bent on one thing. Manifesting more nightmares.
I got my mic arm got hooked up today. Also ordered a free mic card that should qualify me for sexy deep voice. It might. See how deep you can get it.
Our enemy has abandoned
Took a
valuable
long
supplies.
ride down a long, slow, lonesome road.
Open an extraction route. Your choice when to use it.
Have a deep voice off. I'm gonna start doing some narrating stuff on TikTok. I think I've been getting it requested quite a bit. Why do I have a Rumble open? Dude, I got called fucking on Instagram, dude. I've had some of the best haters ever lately. I literally got called fucking Fat Al Yankovic yesterday, and oh my god, absolutely delightful.
Contamination just spiked. Keep your wits about you.
What's about you? It's nice though once you get an actual mic going. It's so much better. I just can't wait to get rid of this stupid headset I got on. Give me a nice pair of earbuds or something. I am absolutely gravy. Couldn't mat my hair down anymore.
Exolizer spent.
No longer matting my luscious curls down.
Spent Exolizer has been retired. We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
Well done, Tenno.
Get Twitch going so we can have some actual jams. That's like the other reason I'd like to get rid of fucking YouTube is I could actually have copyright music going and just separate it from the VOD at the end.
Ah, the void has manifested something other than a nightmare.
Amber Chussie, oh my god. Go check how it is outside in a minute here, see what the snow's looking like. Actually, I'm curious, what's the weather looking like?
Readings are off the charts. I don't know what sort of nightmares you might encounter.
Get my stacks up. Can you send links in chat? You should be able to on the kick side. I'm not sure. I can't wait to get rid of Restream for specifically that reason, is I don't have control over the chat. Restream chat is its own thing for me unless I have Kick and YouTube open as well. I can't actually do like actual channel commands in there. Much to set up still.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't on the kick side though. Rom's always sending links over there.
Contamination spreading. Exolizer spent.
my god, these guys are gonna make me fucking do everything, man.
Cascade is approaching critical levels. Your time is running out.
For this injury, I have to do all 3 episodes. Most interesting.
Contamination subsiding.
Goodbye, Misery. Yeah, I'll have that squared up so you can have links though here before too long. What are you doing now, Larry? Are you still using Streamlabs or are you doing primarily OBS now?
Exalizer has been retired. Enemy bounty secured.
Cooked. Gauss systems, oh my god. Oh. Ah, back of my fucking ear hurts. And, alright, what's this snow doing? What's this snow doing? So Saturday, 7 a.m. And it's only showing 5 inches. I ain't afraid of 5 inches.
Down an Exalizer. Working on backups. Exalizer spent.
Holy fucking motherfuckers. I gotta figure out too. I gotta figure out what's causing the issues with the music being so loud as well. I don't understand where it's coming from.
Down an Exalizer. Working on backups. Spent Exalizer has been retired. This discovery might interest you.
What? What? Why do I not have a reward? Ow. Ow. Dude, I got the sharp pain like right behind my ear. Ow. Fuck is that? What in the fuck is that?
Exolyzer spent. Spent Exolyzer has been retired.
Where's my new What is that guy using?
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Oh yeah, build my stats, build my stats.
Exolyzer spent. We're down an Exolyzer. Working on backups. See what you make of this.
Grumble Prime. Oh my god. Is this like an MMO for third-person shooters? That is pretty much exactly what it is. Pretty much exactly what it is. Super fun game. It is one of the grindiest games out there. It literally, I have 6,000 hours in this game. I still don't have everything accomplished. All the primary challenges, I'm 100% on all the challenges and stuff. There's just, this game never ends. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Big old space-based looter shooter, third person. It's super fun though. Again, it's not very riveting to watch. I'm kind of just playing it right now because I don't have any React stuff set up. I wasn't even planning on streaming today, but I couldn't let Rom go. I couldn't let Rom go without a stream. He said he was going to be sad, so I had to do one for him. Had to do one. As brief as it will be. I probably got another 25 minutes or so. I'm going to have to shut her down for the day. Super fun game, but this game will take your life over if you're not careful. This is one of those games you can just sit here and play it 10 hours a day and just never run out of shit to do, ever.
We're down an Exolyzer.
Big boy. Big boy.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Finish your mission, Tango, and we'll see what is inside. There's daily missions, like this is like end game content here. Like this, literally, if you started this game bare bones, to be able to do what I'm doing right now in this mission would take you, say you play on an average of 3 hours a day of this game, to be able to do what I'm doing right now would take you over a year, if not more, to get to where I am right now. There's daily missions, weekly missions, rotating missions, there's all sorts. There's open world stuff, there's all sorts of stuff. There's fishing, you can do wild game stuff, there's all sorts of stuff. There's large spaceship battles you can do. Endless problems, I haven't got enough time for that. Too many animals to eat. Yeah, no, you're right. And that was a large part of my problem for the past few years, dude. This game and Destiny 2, I'm telling you, dude, they are just time sinks. Absolute time sinks. I played this game for so long, though, that it's literally... I come back and do the stuff I need to do for, like, my weekly resets, and I'm just good until the next week. Whenever they release, like, brand new stuff, it's like, yay, I have stuff to do for a couple days, and then it's just fun. That guy's dead 400 meters away. I'm not even trying to revive his ass. You got yourself in trouble. Get yourself out. Why is this guy dead too? I actually used a few stacks of my passive. Interesting. Animals need eating. Oh, I got a big old steak I'm going to make as soon as I get home from taking wifey to work, man. I can't wait. Can't wait. Nothing crazy. Top sirloin. Super fucking lean cut. I'm going to have to tallow the shit out of it. Dude, I'm telling you, that venison steak. Oh, my God. That Vanny steak last night was so good.
Spent Exilizer has been retired.
Oh. Could not tell where that guy went for a second.
Spent Exilizer has been retired. Struggle has its benefits.
Turning this place into a boneyard.
Yeah, take some gyre. Fuck. I am ready. Infuse me with the meat. I am prepared. He's going no relic. Cool. I'm going no relic too, because these guys die every 2 seconds in here. Running through my head, running through my head. All the things I said, all the things I said. It is not enough. Haha, I can extract without the rest of you. I can extract without the rest of you. Oh, dude, I got this crazy pain on the side of my neck, like behind my ear. Oh, my fucking. Oh, I wonder if I pulled something in my neck when we were moving stuff today. Twin surprise, twin surprise. Oh, it's about enough Warframe. Why is that song on your mind, dude? I don't know. I've been listening to, I shit you not, Rob. I've been bombing around for like days listening to early 2000s white girl dance music, man. I don't know. Early 2000s, late 90s, I've been listening to like Natalie Imbruglia, Tattoo, Amy Lee, all sorts of shit, dude. Fucking Black Eyed Peas. Oh, good. The new Will Stencil show episode yesterday. Will Stancil show? I don't think I've ever seen the Will Stancil show ever, actually. What is that? What is that? It's the autism fucking new song. Just there's golden oldies and shit playing in my head 24/7. It escapes every now and then. What is that? Oh, that's the one I have. Why is that displaying as two separate browsers? We're displaying as two separate browsers. Escape from Dukov? I mean Tarkov? Escape from Tarkov? It's a free show on X. You might not be interested. Requires some internet lore I don't think you're even aware of. Yeah, sounds about right. So hard to keep up with all the internet shit going on, man. Oh my god, dude. It just feels nice to have Dukov. No shit. What the hell is Dukov? I had tenderloin for Christmas and everybody acts like it's the best piece of meat. I'm like, this has no flavor. Where's the fat? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that venison was really, really good, but it was so lean. So lean. Then I got a top sirloin for tonight. That's also super, super lean. I was going to have to dump tallow on this shit. All right, I'm not going to lie, too. I was at, when I was at my parents' for Christmas dinner, I had those venison steaks. I did some drinking. I'm also not going to lie. I didn't eat any other cheap food or anything else, but I did let those Venice steaks sit there and let some butter rest on them while they were in their little final shape there. Had to do it. Had to do it. They just needed the extra fat. I do like tenderloins, backstraps, stuff like that. They're really good. They got a lot of flavor, but yeah, they just definitely don't have the fat. Super, super lean cuts. Running through my head. Tamales. I had way too many tamales. I have to be totally honest. Did you see my cheesecake shirt? Oh, I think I did. It's something we can just pull it up right now if you want. Let's see. YouTube. Oh my God, it's me. Look at my gut though, dude. My gut is like taking shape, man. Let's see. I love that, like, based off what your preferences are, it just bounces people's channels all over the place. Where are you? No, you gotta be way closer to the top. Daniel Patel, knees over toes. Decoy. I love Decoy voice. He's so good. What's Carnivore up to too? I don't understand. What? Where the fuck is like? Oh, whatever. Where's this fucking shit chicken? Cheesecake.
So yesterday my wife called me before she was to come home from work, and she...
If you wish it was alphabetical, yeah, it would be a lot better. It also changes like what you're watching, like the people you watch the most are always at the top. So like your New Future Games is up there because I've been reacting to all those for you. Not reacting, but commenting and liking all those, so you're up there. Gaz is all my Warframe stuff. Asmon, come on. Y'all know Asmon. Nuxanor, I am normally vehemently against VTubers, but Nuxanor, if you've never seen him, absolutely hilarious. That's my French vanilla debacle. Yeah. I think we all had a bit of a faux pas here over the Christmas. I didn't. At least I'm just happy I didn't do what I did on Thanksgiving, man. I just went like megaton eating whatever I want, man. I had a little butter on top of my venison steaks, and the bourbon was flowing like water. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Like, dude, we finished a whole bottle of Elijah Craig. We finished a whole bottle of Four Roses. How did you eat 14 tamales? She knows the answer to that question. Your ravenous ass running around.
She said, yeah, I looked on my phone for low carbohydrate desserts. Would you be interested? I said, well, I'm carnivore, but I guess I can. What do you think? What are you thinking? She says, yeah, cheesecake.
We'll get one day.
I was busy at the time doing something else, so I didn't really think anything about it. And I was like, sure, whatever, you know. I get home, or excuse me, she gets home, and then we have cheesecake. Not thinking nothing about it. You know, I was like, well, it's just dairy, you know. And then today, I'm having a hard time staying awake or anything.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, and they said low carbohydrate cheesecake is 20 grams of carbohydrates per slice.
Oh yeah, easy.
But normal cheesecake is around 60.
Yep. Still lower, but yeah, you're still definitely
Yeah,
gonna
it's
feel
gonna be a
the
couple
effects
days
of it.
before I'm feeling right again, I bet.
Yeah.
One
It'll
last
take you a
thing,
couple days to
cheesecake
level up.
is some bullshit.
Cheesecake
yesterday
is
my
some
wife-
bullshit. Oh shit. That was a good one, Lion. I like that one. What do we got? We got anything worth a shit? Voidzilla's got nothing new. Yeah, there's nothing new there on it. Echelon's got nothing new on Epstein. Oh no, he did. He did have it. Hold on. Let's check out this UE video quick.
The entire government narrative about Epstein, as in the idea that there's no further guilty parties, no one else deserving of prosecution, and that the case should be effectively shut down. That entire narrative just went up in smoke. I'm not exactly sure why the DOJ and the FBI are choosing to release
that's
the
what I'm
documents this
saying.
way.
That's
Drip feeding them
absurd,
in separate
stupid
batches,
carbs.
even though
Yeah,
they've
dude.
obviously prepped a lot of them beforehand, but whatever.
So I did last night, dude. I was sitting there. It's like I had to fight it at one point because my wife had to work last night, but she stopped over and I filled her up. I loaded her up a huge to-go thing with all the food my parents made and stuff. And the one that almost got me was my grandma's homemade mac and cheese. I was loading up her container with mac and cheese, and like 3 times while I was doing that, like every other spoonful, I just said, just eat a spoonful, just eat a spoonful, just eat a spoonful. I didn't do it. But everything in my head was screaming at me to do it. Lucky I didn't. Dude, I'm surprised. I feel absolutely fine today from drinking as much as I did. I probably drank 30 shots of liquor last night over the course of it. Yeah, that's definitely, that's the cheat method, man. Like when I get done with Lion, my first cheat meal is going to be actual carnivore again. Just going to be a bunch of buttery ass shrimp and lobster and steak and sausage. And then if I go back down to carnivore, the same thing. My cheat meals will be more keto-esque, you know what I mean? That is the plan. Right around the time I finish Lion is right when my wife's going to be coming on to carnivore as well. So it's going to be really, really good timing. Really, really good timing. We're going to be able to eat the exact same things. I'm going to be able to meal prep for both of us. It's going to be awesome. I absolutely can't wait. Cannot wait. But that is still... I forgot what endless hunger feels like. I hate it so much. Yeah, dude, it's nuts. It's nuts. It just takes over again. The food voices, the food noise. I will say one thing. After all the alcohol, my fucking indigestion's back like crazy today. My head's fine. I don't have a hangover. I'm not dehydrated. But man, my indigestion is just coming at me. Ay. Yep, we just got to get there. She's got to finish her contract. And I have what? 20... Holy shit, dude. I am 4 days away from being 1 month into Lion. I am almost a fucking whole month into Lion. That happens so fast. I had a feeling when I was starting, I'm like, man, 90 days is going to be so long. It's going to be so much time. And then it's just like, dude, already a month in, like this 90 is going to cruise by. Definitely going to cruise by. Oh, dude, I definitely pulled my neck when we were moving shit. Ow. Almost a month. With technically, I had a butter cheat yesterday and booze, and that's really the only fuck ups we've had the whole time. Really, fuck ups I've had the whole time. Feels good. I don't know, man. I still think I felt better overall on carnivore. Like, dude, my face shit, like the CPAP rash and everything, like that's been coming back on me again. Like it feels like all the progress I was making on carnivore, I'm not maintaining on Lion. Did you jump into carnivore with both feet? I jumped into carnivore with both feet, but I was already doing like the standard weight loss diet. I was doing low carb, low fat, high protein, lean protein, and veggies. Like I did 2 meals a day, and each one was like a cup of rice, a cup of vegetables, and I don't know, cup and a half of like lean ground beef. You only get 1 day of this? Nice. That's what I'm saying, dude. As long as you can contain it to 1 day, that's all that matters. It's so easy to become a runaway train and turn into day 3, day 4, day 5. No, I transitioned in because it wasn't even that big of a deal because in the past, I've tried going into keto a couple times. I just dove right in and it was fucking rough. It was absolutely rough. His knees would be in his chins. Yeah, jumping's not my forte, sadly. I would love to be able to jump again. Dude, I haven't jumped. I thought about, it's funny, I was thinking about that yesterday. Like, I actually haven't jumped in probably a decade. I have not jumped one fucking time in a decade. And it sucks, man. It sucks. I'll tell you what, though, I did a lot of moving stuff today. I did a lot of moving stuff and picking up tables and picking up desks and helping the other guys move stuff. I fucked up with cheesecake. We all did, Lion. Don't even feel bad, brother. We all did some sort of fuck up yesterday. Ram had tamales. Benny and his French vanilla fiasco. I just don't want her to crash. Yeah. I'm going to transition her into it nice and slow. She's going to start keto beforehand. I'm going to get her on higher fat leading up to it and then go into keto from there. Ross tamales, me and my bourbon. We all had something bad yesterday, but like I said, as long as you keep it contained and it doesn't flow into the following days, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, especially for Christmas Day. It's just so easy. There's just so many excuses to eat like shit. Rumhead tamales, only were a few. I hear you, dude. It's tamales, man. Fucking go megaton on those things. So easy. So easy.
Whatever the reason may be, and despite the fact that the first few batches hardly contained anything of notable impact, what they just released in batch 8 of the files completely destroys the reputation of the current administration. Let's go back in time. This entire thing started with a joint DOJ-FBI memo. This memo, right here, basically said, there's nothing else to see, the investigation is over, and most importantly, quote, we did not uncover evidence that could predicate an investigation against uncharged third parties, end quote. Bullshit. Nobody believed that, regardless of whether or not there was public proof. The idea that Jeffrey Epstein was alone in his crimes felt ridiculous. We knew that Ghislaine Maxwell.
You know what I've been thinking about? Remember the Homestead How meatball video we watched on the last stream, dude? Oh my God, I've been thinking about those meatballs. Those pork beef balls, a little blue cheese in them. Oh my God, this sounds so good. It sounds so good. Lots of cheddar and meat. Love some cheddar.
Had been convicted, but the commonly accepted zeitgeist, if you will, as it relates to Jeffrey Epstein, was that he operated a trafficking empire, catering that empire to the rich and the powerful. Yep. That sort of common perception wasn't based on nothing, by the way. It was based on testimony, an abundance of victim testimony, actually. As an example, here's a quote from case 80736, Jane Doe 1 and Jane Doe 2 versus the United States, which says, quote, Epstein also trafficked the minor Jane Doe, making her available for sex. Yeah,
he did. He said the best ones he did was it was 70% beef, 30% pork with blue cheese crumbles. They took like the actual blue cheese crumbles and stuffed them in there and then put bacon on top. Dude, they look so good. Like most, my ex had 2 tamales and she's done for the year. I hear you, man. Just like the way normal people eat, it's crazy to me. Crazy. It's just instinctually how they eat. It's never been like that for me. It's never been like that for me. It's always been this huge fucking thing I have to do. Good God, 7. We got all sorts of comments to answer, don't we?
Connected and financially powerful people. Epstein's purposes in lending Jane Doe, along with other young girls, to such powerful people were to ingratiate himself with them for business, personal, political, and financial gain, as well as to obtain potential blackmail information, end quote. The list of similar testimony
definitely
is
those
long,
meatballs
very long. That's just one example, but that's not the main purpose of the video. The real purpose of this video, after once again establishing that there is a very good reason why the commonly accepted narrative is what it is.
He did them a bunch of different ways, that certain type. Dude, he did them cast iron with a bunch of tallow. Like, oh my God, it looks so good.
The real purpose of the video is to showcase that the government has now obliterated their own constructed narrative.
Candle still going?
This right here is the DOJ portal for the new Epstein files. Most of it doesn't matter, but the transparency section, that does matter. Because Congress compelled them to release what they have, and the political pressure on top of the scrutiny is through the roof right now. Everything they do is being analyzed. If they make any mistakes, people see it immediately. And my personal guess is that at least a few moderately ranking administration officials will be used as patsies. But regardless, over the span of just a couple of days, December 19th through the 23rd, just
used as patsies. Poor UE still thinks there's going to be any accountability here. Still thinks there's going to be some form of accountability here.
In time for Christmas, the U.S. government began releasing batches of documents and making them available to the public. I've already talked about batches 1 through 4 in a prior video. It's part of the playlist. It's all linked down below. It's a shit show, certainly, but more so because of the way that they're doing it, not so much because of what the documents contained. However, document batch 8 is where it goes off the rails completely, because what they have now shown is utterly damning, totally contradicts pretty much every single thing that ranking law enforcement representatives have been saying recently, and makes it obvious that whether or not they want to prosecute now, at one point in time, there were at least 10 suspected co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay, so this is the same co-conspirator stuff we saw. Oh, my neck. My neck.
Multiple co-conspirators being offered what's called proffer agreements. And lastly, the current administration is not just redacting victim information, they're redacting the names and information of suspected co-conspirators. It's not just a meme anymore. It's a government protecting the pedophiles.
So you fight your
Let's get to
addiction.
some documents.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. I hear you, Benny. That's how I am too, man. I go over that bridge once. And for whatever reason, alcohol, I can just do it though. Like alcohol, I woke up today and the last thing I wanted was more booze. Happy, fought all the urges yesterday. Fought all the urges, man. I knew that was my deal. That was my deal. I get to have a couple drinks as long as I don't touch cheat food, and I managed to do it. I kind of gave myself a cheat reward for not cheating, if that makes any sense. Ow, dude. Oh, I'm going to have to eat a gummy to make up for that. My God.
I'll start with this. 18586. This is a search and seizure warrant signed by New York Judge Gabriel Gorenstein. Just to be clear, obtaining a warrant requires probable cause. It's not a hunch or a suspicion. It has to be actionable, enough to convince a judge to put their own name on it. And in this warrant, on page 6, after describing what evidence they're looking for on suspicion of various trafficking charges, on page 6, you see, quote,
get some of that
evidence concerning the identity or location of
going.
co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein, including blank and Ghislaine Maxwell,
and
as well as down below. Evidence concerning communications to, from, by,
that thing ended up being real, right? Didn't we confirm that was real, that the copy paste was literally uncensoring all the stuff in there?
And or among co-conspirators of Jeffrey Epstein, including blank and Ghislaine Maxwell, end quote. This is a suspected co-conspirator of Jeffrey Epstein whose name is being withheld. Not a victim, a co-conspirator. But even if you assume a mistake was made, this person somehow turned out to be a victim as well after time or new information, acting under duress or coercion, even if you make every reasonable effort to believe that this redaction is justified, it gets so much worse from here, to a point where no one should be able to sit there and defend this government. Let's move on. Next is this, an email chain from 2019. Quote, "Good morning, blank. ASC blank is requesting an update on the 10 co-conspirators by close of business today. Can you tell us how many have successfully been located / interviewed / served with grand jury subpoenas? I believe the breakdown was 5 in New York, 1 in North Carolina, 1 in Boston, and 3 in Florida. Please let me know if you need anything from us," end quote. And then, in response, the critical part, quote again, "Of the 10 co-conspirators, 3 have been located in Florida and served grand jury subpoenas. 1 in..."
The IDs of these people just need to be released. That's it. It's that fucking simple. Release the shit.
Boston, 1 in New York City, and 1 in Connecticut were located and served. 4 of the 10 are outstanding with attempts having been made. 1 is a wealthy businessman in Ohio. A lead is being sent to CV.
Leslie Wexler.
The remaining 3 are currently out of pocket. End quote. We're supposed to believe, because the current administration is politically vulnerable to all of this, we're supposed to believe that Jeffrey Epstein not only had 0 co-conspirators beyond Ghislaine Maxwell, who now sits in a cushy prison camp after getting a special waiver from this government, not only do we have 0 additional co-conspirators, but he also never had any clients. The current government narrative is that Epstein did this basically alone, for himself, by himself, and no one else. Don't ask questions, don't make waves, it's all a Democrat hoax. And yet, here we have concrete evidence that at one point in time, the FBI was investigating 10 co-conspirators, obtaining search and seizure warrants to that end, and is now redacting the names of those co-conspirators from the files. Let's keep going, okay? Email from July 7th, 2019, on a thread literally called Co-Conspirators, okay? Quote, "Blank does not need to head out. We made contact with blank last night in New York. Contact was made with blank, blank, and blank. Attempts were made to blank and Brunel. Blank is confirmed to live in New York, but was away for the holiday weekend. We did not have a good address for blank, but attempt was made at a residence in New York. Attempts to Maxwell are being made in Boston today. Blank will be approached in Florida and blank in New York, but haven't as of yet. I do not know about Ohio contacting Wexner," end quote. There is no possible way that all of these people turned out to be victims. The wealthy businessman in Ohio is not a victim or a survivor of Jeffrey Epstein. Maybe he's a victim of blackmail, but these names being withheld is not protecting the victims. It's protecting the rich and the powerful and the associates of Jeffrey Epstein. How about more? Subject memos in 2020. Quote, "Memo on co-conspirators we could potentially charge the Monday after Epstein's death," delivered that Wednesday. 7 pages. Co-conspirator update memo, December, 86 pages. Corporate prosecution memo, December, 13 pages, never discussed. Prosecution memo, April, 26 pages, hasn't been discussed in the 3 weeks since we sent it. Perjury NM memo will be another 30 pages, end quote. At one point in time, internally, the FBI had a list of co-conspirators. Not just a list, also. They had co-conspirators that they were about to potentially charge. And yet, flash forward to now, and we're supposed to shut up, stop asking who, or why not, and accept the preposterous narrative that there's no further crimes, no third parties who deserve investigation, no one else is involved, and that the current administration is squeaky clean.
Since the last drink? Yeah, I'm really holidays, maybe like once a month. Actually, I'm trying to think of like the last 3 times I drank. The last 3 times I drank was yesterday. Thanksgiving, I didn't have any booze. Before Carnivore was the last time before that. Sugar is my monkey. Monkey! Not me. Carbs and booze. Carbs and booze. Greasy, greasy carbs. All the bread, all the mac and cheese, all the pasta, all the fettuccine, all them fried-ass chicken wings. My goggle.
There ever was. Here's another one. This is an email rundown of activities in August of 2019 with 2 important sections that read, quote, "Next week, the team hopes to travel to Florida for 2 meetings subject to weather issues arising from Hurricane Dorian. First, we hope to meet with Blank for her second proffer. Blank worked as an assistant to Epstein in 2004, reporting to Blank. Her duties included scheduling 2 to 3 massages for Epstein each day he was in Florida," end quote. And then further down, quote again, "On September 6th, we are scheduled to meet with Blank defense counsel for an attorney proffer," end quote. And just so everyone's clear on this, proffer agreements are typically off-the-record interviews where the government agrees not to prosecute based on what you say, but these typically happen when the person has first-hand knowledge of or actually themselves committed crimes.
I actually had a gaming friend named Monkey that disappeared into the void not too long ago. Just utterly disappeared. No idea where he went. This is like 2.5 years ago. Still haven't heard from the guy.
Leaning into the angle of proffer agreements in particular, we can see this email from October 2019, quote, "Co-conspirators, Blank attorney proffer scheduled on 10/18/19, Ghislaine Maxwell attorney proffer on 10/8/19, Blank attorney proffer on 10/7/19, proffer with Blank scheduled for 10/11/19, Blank, nothing further scheduled at this time, Blank, cooperating, 2 proffers have been conducted," end quote. Now, I know what some people are about to say. Proffer agreements and cooperating witnesses shouldn't necessarily be made public because they helped in the case, and that's true. But we're supposed to believe that every single person in Epstein's entire orbit simultaneously turned on him, and that all of them now deserve to have all of their information fully redacted because the rats jumped off the sinking ship? Is that it? That's the narrative that we're now supposed to believe? Lately, I've seen a lot of comments
about I'm completely fine talking about my favorite foods, Benny. No, I'm completely fine talking about them. Makes me have fond memories of them, but it really doesn't make me want to go have them. It's the more I get into carnivore, I don't crave them anymore. I really don't. Is that my wife awake? It might be the wife awake. No, it used to. I think early on in the whole deal, it kind of did, but for the most part now, it really doesn't trigger me at all. It's just fun to think about them and know that, someday I'll get to have them again on occasion, and I've had it for 20 years. It's what I ate for 20 years, and I miss it. I do. I'm not going to lie, but I can't picture myself eating that way anymore. I just can't. I can't. I made too much progress. I've gone too far. Gone way too far to turn around and screw it up now. Like I said, we're getting to the point now where finally all the holiday bullshit's over. I don't give 2 shits about New Year's. I think the past 2 New Year's I was in bed at like 9 o'clock. Overeaters Anonymous? No, actually, I didn't even know they had one for eating. I figured that was just probably tied into AA because it kind of just covers most of the different addictions and stuff. But no, I didn't know that was an actual thing. I have not. Oh my God, why is Walgreens calling? Is that something you partook in at all, Benny, or no?
If there was any evidence, it's long been destroyed by one administration or another because both different parties have assumed power in the White House over that span of time. And that may be true. That likely is true. However, we're not just looking for evidence of convictions or for convictions. We're also looking for evidence that they're lying. Being told, shut up and don't ask questions, which is precisely what the president has now done repeatedly.
That's not what I meant to do.
End quote. And then, in response, the critical part, quote again, of the 10 co-conspirators, 3 have been located in Florida and served grand jury subpoenas. Blank attorney proffer on because the rats jumped off the sinking. Being told, shut up and don't ask questions, which is precisely what the president has now done repeatedly, isn't a valid response when you're talking about a criminal like Jeffrey Epstein. This administration right now is lying. So even if we don't get new guilty parties and a literal client list typed up on a crisp white sheet of paper, what people are looking for is
It is, but don't bother if they won't let you talk about your trigger foods there. Really? Let you talk about trigger foods. Yeah, like why would you not want to talk about your trigger foods there? Just because it sets other people off or something? Like, I thought that would be the whole point. If like you can't talk about it, can't think about it, you're just bound to fail down the road, I think. Found it pretty useless. See, that's kind of what I would find too with that, I think. I've even thought the same. I know AA's helped a ton of people and stuff, but it's like, I can never see myself doing any of those programs. Like, it's just one of those things where I need to stop doing something. I just got to do it on my own. I can go to meetings and get the pats on the back and say, you're doing it. But it's like, end of the day, you're the one that has to do it. You got to find your motivation to it and just grind it out. Just absolutely grind it out.
Indication that they're not wrong.
Was it an actual like local thing you did, or was it just like an online group? End of the day, you are the one. You are the one that has to do it.
That type of vindication is
and it helps. Like you said, the trigger thing, it's like, it's not even a trigger. It helps me. I think it honestly helps me more to be able to talk about it than just sitting here and just keeping it bottled in. Like talking about it and just, see, the thing is, I just need to piss and moan. I missed this. I missed that. And then I go, but do I really? But I like to vent about shit. It helps. It helps.
Extremely likely at this point because the current administration's incompetence is legendary. Look at this. This is a redacted PDF with redactions that are illegal, by the way, because they have absolutely nothing to do with protecting victims. But down on page 37 to 40, we find these paragraphs, all blacked out. Yeah, if you copy and paste all of the text, like if you just drag around all of it, because they didn't flatten the PDF after the redactions, the text comes out from behind the black boxes. It's not actually redacted properly is what I'm saying. So we can actually read what these people were cutting out of the files and compare it to what they've been saying. Here's what it says when you paste it in, right? Into a blank document. Quote, 203, defendants also attempted to conceal their criminal sex trafficking and abuse conduct by paying large sums of money to participant witnesses, including by paying for their attorney's fees and case costs in litigation related to this conduct. 204. Epstein also threatened harm to victims and helped release damaging stories about them to damage their credibility when they tried to go public with their stories of being trafficked in sexual abuse.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Epstein also instructed one or more Epstein Enterprise participant witnesses to destroy evidence relevant to ongoing court proceedings involving.
And that's what's censored out. Holy fucking shit. Every time you think this can't get worse, it just gets worse.
Defendants' criminal sex trafficking and abuse conduct. End quote. Why is that redacted? Anybody? Why is that taken out? It has precisely nothing to do with protecting victims. It has precisely nothing to do with personally identifiable information even, and yet it's all blacked out. Because why? This is a government exhibit in the case against Jeffrey Epstein, and yet statements about him bribing witnesses or paying for their attorney's fees while a bunch of his co-conspirators go and secure proffer agreements, all of that.
My dog doesn't know what to do with me down in the new man cave. He doesn't like hanging out down here. I think it's too cold for him.
And him having evidence deleted even is all redacted. The level of incompetence knows no bounds. In the latest data dump, the DOJ quite literally published a fake video of camera footage inside Epstein's cell, which didn't have a working camera in there, and then pulled it down after realizing that it was just a manufactured 3D render, which someone had emailed to the FBI asking, is this real, and never got a response. There were no cameras in the cell, and yet the DOJ included a fake 3D render from inside that was made.
How was your Crimbus? I hope the Grinch didn't steal it. He tried to steal my Cribmas, but I said, no. You're not touching my
By a
Cribmas.
YouTuber and published on 4chan.
Measurements are good. I got to break them down still. I've been so busy. I was all morning getting my new office set up, getting everything moved down here. I am in the new office now. If you can't tell from what behind me, I'm all set up in the new joint. Feels good. Definitely lost some inches. Didn't lose as much as last time. I got to go add them all up, and I'll probably do a video on that tomorrow. I got all balled up video-wise from the holiday. I had to shoot my weigh-in today, freaking off my phone. All my PCs were torn apart. I didn't have anything to edit with. It's been a rough couple days for doing videos. I went to different places here in the city. They had the exact same house rules. I used to call them little Nazis. It was easy to see who the little Karens were with their dogmatic rules. Yeah, for sure. But we're definitely losing inches still, Buck. I just got to do the overall and add it up. I don't know what I want to do with measurements. I think I'm going to do a short and a long form. I don't know. At the latest, I'll have them out Sunday. That's pushing it super, super late. Monday, however, we do have BIA scan Monday at 2:30 p.m. So my weigh-in is going to be late coming out Monday because it's a BIA. I got to come home afterwards and get everything edited and done up and stuff. But we do have a BIA coming up, so we're getting a way better look at what's going on with fat and muscle mass and lean tissue and everything else, and hope we're going in the right direction here.
I've seen comments about how if there was anything real, we would never see it because the people working on this are too smart, which honestly makes me laugh. File batches 1 through 7 honestly didn't have much. They had photos of Bill Clinton, sure, a lot of them, but not much in the way of optically damaging documents. However, batch 8, that's a different story. Despite the incompetence, the botched redactions, the fake video, Batch 8 has so much politically toxic material in it, like so much of it. The DOJ had to preemptively come out before the entire thing on social media and say, quote, some of these documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims made against President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. To be clear, the claims are unfounded and false, and if they had a shred of credibility, they certainly would have been weaponized against President Trump already. End quote.
The whole thing's a fucking
wow,
shit
guys,
show,
really?
man.
They didn't say which documents are like that. Maybe it's the memo about how Trump flew on the plane, Epstein's plane, quote, far more than previously reported. But that's an internal email, so probably not that. Maybe it's the intake reports about how Trump was directly responsible for abuse or something like that. Maybe that's the sensationalist stuff that they have to get out ahead of and tell the whole world, don't believe anything in these files. Or maybe it's something else entirely. But what I can say for sure is that we're still just a tiny fraction of the way through these files, right? And all of them, all batch 1 through 8 is just a tiny fraction of the total to begin with, right? The current administration was compelled to release these. They didn't want to. They fought tooth and nail against it every single breath that they had. And even with the time, the money, the personnel, and the motive, all the redactions, the special redaction project, they haven't been able to keep a single story straight. And the narrative that they built for the past 8 or so months is totally imploding right now. Still not done with the coverage overall, obviously. Plenty more after this, I would expect, depending on how they release the files or what or when or what it says. But probably taking a break for the holidays now at the very least, so that's it. If you want to support the channel, check out the links down below. A special VPN deal, locals and Patreon, channel memberships, and more, but I'll cut it there and stop rambling. As always, thank you all for watching. Question everything, and have a nice night.
Thanks, Mr. Upper Echelon. Oh, there's a giraffe. Run, giraffe. Rom's here. Run! Alright. Anything else? We're probably not going to dive into anything else. Bucky! Buckus Maximus Decimus Meridius, leader of the Phoenix Legions. Many comments to respond to. Many things. What? Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. Recorded at 5. We'll hang out and bullshit here for another couple minutes. Just got back to Wisconsin from Minnesota. Nice. How was the drive up there? You guys getting a bunch of snow? We're getting blasted over here right now. We're supposed to get almost 10 inches tonight. Give me 10 inches. Wait a minute. Snow. Precipitation. Not much. This is an early stream. This was a super early stream. I actually did not even intend to stream today. I got my setup moved and set up down here a lot quicker than I thought I would. I still have hours of moving stuff and redecorating and doing a ton of stuff upstairs, getting another PC set up there for my wife and getting another computer chair upstairs and doing all sorts of stuff. So I got a ton of work to do still. I did this just as a short test stream. I wanted to make sure all my stuff was reset up right and I reconnected everything properly and was doing that. So I'm probably only going to stream for another 5 or 10 minutes here and call it good because it's snowing like crazy and wifey wants me to take her to work. We got to leave here in probably half an hour. Getting dicey out there. It's going to be a fun little drive. Go enjoy majestic winter wonderland. Bow, 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 bow. I don't think there's anything else we can look at. No more Anatoly. We learned trying to watch Anatoly the other day. Oh, it's Joseph Evergett. $200 billion food ingredient poisoning your brain. Yes. Oh, we already watched the Japan one. We've already watched the Japan one. Pegasus, Lib High Mind. Nah, we're not getting that fucking political. Coffee's alive. I may not be 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Oh, there goes my headphones. Dude, it is so cold down here. This new room I'm in is probably 45 degrees right now. It is actually fucking frigid in here. Normally, I'm like, dude, this like I'm almost never in long sleeves. You see my videos going to the gym in blizzards without sleeves on, but here I am sitting down here. Holy shit, this is cold. I do have an electric heater in the wall. I watched him the other day. Noise. Yeah, what I learned, he's really good. He's got a lot of really good stuff. A lot of really, really good stuff. For 1 of 10 inches freezing, it was a county north, so it wasn't too bad otherwise. Nice. Love to hear it, Buck. Yeah, we're getting fucking slammed right now. It's been snowing for probably 3 hours, 4 hours right now, and it's supposed to go till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning or something like that. And I got to travel tomorrow. I have second Christmas tomorrow at my mother-in-law's house, so we got to go up there. It'd be about a 2-hour drive or so. It shouldn't be too bad. But I will be super, super busy over the rest of the weekend. Probably don't expect too much from me until Monday again. I'm traveling tomorrow and be hanging out with the wifey after that. I'll probably come back and spend some more time with my family here. My brother and sister-in-law are in town. I'll probably see them Sunday. I'm just going to be orchestrating stuff. I'll try to have that measurement video. How much did you end up drinking? Oh, shit, Bucky. Let's see. Me and my brother put together killed an entire bottle of Elijah Craig. We then killed an entire bottle of Four Roses. Then we went to a different friend's house. We killed a second bottle of Four Roses. And then he started making old fashions. I probably had 3 or 4 old fashions. So, overall, 30 shots probably. 30 shots probably. But, I'm a unit. I felt great. I woke right up at 7 a.m. this morning, cracking ready to go, man. Didn't feel bad whatsoever. I think my problem is, honestly, I can do it. I think there's something about liquor that's fine. Like, dude, bourbon and scotch I can do. I can have bourbon and scotch and feel absolutely fine. I get a little bit of indigestion, but I don't feel like shit. I don't crave carbs again. I don't crave sugar again. But beer, dude, I drink beer, I feel like absolute shit. I think it's the yeast. Something about the yeast in beer for me, man, it really screws with me. Really, really screws with me. But woke up feeling great. I felt like $1 million. Cracked out about 7 a.m. I woke up before my alarm was supposed to go off at 8 o'clock this morning. But did that, immediately moved stuff. I was actually picking up shelves and helping people move stuff and moving desks with people, and it was fucking great. It's fucking great. I'm so happy I'm finally down in this new office. But definitely did some drinking last night. Absolutely did some drinking. But ate like a champion. Ate like a champion. Don't know much about beer. How many ounces was it? What, of liquor? What's a shot? Pretty calorie dense? No, bourbon and scotch are great. They're a really strong way to go. I don't know. I think 1 ounce is a serving, so I'm pretty sure a standard shot is 1 ounce. So 30 ounces, something like that. I don't know. It was a lot. It was excessive. I'll put it that way. I came home and I was pretty tuned up. I came home from that whole debacle and I had a gummy on top of that, and I passed right out last night. Right out. Pretty calorie dense. No, they're really not bad. Beer's far, far worse. Beer is far, far worse. Beer is where all the calories are. Yeast, sugar, all that stuff. Trying to get my dog to come down here. I don't know. Let's go. Let's find Grok quick. Grockus Maximus Grok. Why did you not open? There we go. Yeah, so generally a standard 1.5 ounces is a standard serving. 1.5 ounces. So I had 15 servings. I had like 15 servings then. So 1,500. Yeah, so it wasn't bad. I only had around 1,500 calories. 1,500 calories worth of alcohol last night. And then the steak. I had some lamb chops before I went for dinner just so I wasn't super, super hungry. And I had my venison steak while I was there. The Veni steak, I don't even know. It was holiday. I didn't bring a food scale. I don't know how much I ate grams-wise, but it was good. It was good. I think we made out really well. We're up 2.5 pounds from Monday, but I also think a large part of that is just due to alcohol. I'm probably just retaining water like crazy. All the standard stuff. My sugar levels are probably all over the place right now just from having booze. But I had fun. I had a blast. I didn't eat any bad stuff, so it worked out good. It worked out really, really good. Yep. Those are the alcohol, which is 7 calories per shot. Yep. Yeah, and 0 carb too. Straight bourbon, straight scotch. Absolutely 0 carb. I thought it was, but I needed to double check. 0 carb. It's a popular choice for low carb or keto diets for this reason. But it worked out good. It was good. I truly needed. I needed a night out with my brother, man. We went over and saw a couple friends last night we haven't seen in like 6 months, and just it was good. It was a really, really good time. Definitely one for the mental state. Really, really worked out. Yeah, but that was good. All right, so we're about 5 o'clock. I gotta get on the road here in about half an hour. I gotta go shovel, and I gotta go out and clean off the vehicle and start getting ready here. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Again, I'm sorry it's a short stream. We only did an hour and a half today. This was more of just a test run for setting up the new office. working good. I think everything's working good. We still have some audio issues with the music to sort out, but beyond that, I think we're looking good. We will be putting a lot of focus on the stream. New Year's plans? No, I don't do New Year's ever. I never do New Year's. New Year's is going to be me sitting at home, eating a big old steak, and going to bed at 8 o'clock, so I go in the gym in the morning. Same as ever. That was a good bad boy. Correct. They call me Papa Neutral. Nope, New Year's, I honestly don't even think I've watched the ball drop or midnight or anything in like 5 years for New Year's. I don't really know anyone that does New Year's celebrations. I don't know. I don't find it interesting. I'd rather be up for my New Year's. I'd rather be at the gym at 5 a.m. January 1st, baby. And that's what we're going to do. I'll be at the gym at opening. But I'm scared, guys. I'm scared because the new year, new me crowd is about to show up in the gym. If you go to a gym, the next month is going to fucking suck. Because there's going to be double the amount of people there normally are. They all do their New Year's resolution that I'm going to get healthy, I'm going to lose the weight this time, I'm going to do it, and 90% of them will fail. But for that month of January, you're going to have to deal with so many extra people in the gym. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to probably fighting to get a lane in the pool and swim and treadmills and all this fun stuff. But we'll see what happens. Again, I am on the road. I am traveling tomorrow for my second Christmas, so I will not have anything out tomorrow. Sunday, Bucky, I'll try and get those measurements out Sunday. Again, I just got super sidetracked. Yeah, it's been a crazy week. Lots of stuff going on. But measurements look good. I don't know the overall number, but I'm definitely down. My neck shrunk more. My forearms started to come down a little bit. Biceps came down a little bit. My waist stayed the same. A lot of stuff stayed the same. Or no fluctuation. I think my legs came down a little bit. So I don't think we're going to hit that 10 inches we did last time, but it's close. It's definitely a large amount. Yeah, give it 3 days. It'll go way down. Way down. I also have Monday. Monday I'll be busy. I'll have a ton of stuff out Monday. My weigh-in is going to be late Monday, so don't worry about that. If you don't see it out at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock at the standard times, it's because I'm doing a BIA scan Monday. We're going to have new BIA paperwork to look at, but I do not have the scan until 2:30 p.m., so the weigh-in will be late. Weigh-in will probably be out at 6 p.m. by the time I get home and edit and stuff. But it'll be a bigger one. We always do the bigger ones for the BIA. I'll probably do a long form and a short for it. I'll do a short just for the weigh-in and then link that over to the long form. We'll go over the actual BIA results. But again, I am going to hop up out of here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, this was just a little test run. We really didn't react to too much or cover too much today. It was just kind of to see if I was functional across the board after moving everything. And let me put it this way. Thank fuck my PC did not end up in a snowbank getting it down here today because, I would have cried. So I hope you guys have an amazing night. Hope the food cravings don't get you. Get back on track. We got our 1 day in and doing whatever we wanted to do. Let's get back on track. Let's lock the fuck in, boys. But yeah, I'm going to take off. I will definitely be live Monday at the normal time. We'll have a full night of streaming on Monday. I'm potentially going to be bumping up to 5-hour streams this week. We'll see what happens, though. So I'll definitely have something out Sunday, but tomorrow is going to be absolute radio silence. I will have no time for anything tomorrow. We're going to be on the road for hours and hours and hours. But should be a good time. I have one more family gathering to get through with a bunch of crazy food, and then I'm good. Crunch those numbers and make graphs. Yeah, I really need to do that. I need to do that for the measurements. That's a fucking good idea, Benny. That's actually a crazy. I don't have any of my notes down here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture. Oh, no, that's a video. I'm going to take a picture of you saying that because that is a very, very smart idea is have AI crunch the numbers down for me. That'll be perfect. We can actually graph it out and see exactly what we're looking at. I think that'll be super, super cool. Yeah, we just got to get, Wavy's got to get a little more dialed in doing my measurements. We got to make sure we're hitting the exact same spots every time. But beyond that, I think we're good. But on that note, gentlemen, I am going to go unfortunately do a whole bunch of shoveling and cleaning vehicles off and getting ready to get on the road here. Thank you so much for hanging out. As always, you guys are a blast. Again, sorry it was only an hour and a half stream. It was going to be a shorty today. I didn't even plan on streaming, but here we are nonetheless. So you guys have an amazing weekend. I'll have something out for you Sunday, and we'll be live Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, as is the standard time. So again, have an amazing weekend, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you soon.